This is a very important emergency crypto video. If you hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, any cryptocurrency, you need to watch this video. So today we had a very big crash in the crypto market for Bitcoin, and I'm gonna show you all exactly what happened and where we are headed. So let's take a look at the crypto market. So yesterday, Bitcoin was very bullish. Cryptos were extremely bullish. We made a lot of profits in the Patreon. We sold at the exact top. Bitcoin had such bullish confirmation. We broke out, we had confirmation on all of the major time frames. And today, very fast and very hard, we broke to the downside because the US dollar started pumping like crazy, literally out of nowhere. The US dollar started pumping like crazy, and that has been the primary reason why cryptos have gone down today. Not only did cryptos go down today and the US dollar pump, but we had the entire stock market down substantially today. We had the NASDAQ down 5%. We had just the major indices crashing today, seeing numbers that we have not seen in a very long time. That is overall very bearish. But after a major crash, a major correction like we have experienced today, that is usually the key for a bottom. It's usually key that we are due for some sort of relief rally or bounce, which is very likely. So Bitcoin ended up breaking down. And if we do continue in this bearish momentum, Bitcoin is liable, just like we talked about in my last couple of videos. If we do end up breaking down, we could be seeing about $32,000 for Bitcoin. That is my price target if we do continue down. I am still overall bullish, but at this current point, since we have broken down immediately after a confirmed breakout, a very bullish breakout, it would not surprise me if we do continue this downtrend, because if we zoom out all the way since the 27th of March, we have been heading down, ladies and gentlemen. We have been in a very strong and violent downtrend, but we are now finding support. We are getting very close to major support levels for Bitcoin, and it is appearing that we are getting very close, and we are really not that far from the bottom. So if we were to crash to go lower, it's probably not going to be much longer until then. And then eventually, when you get to the bottom of something, you don't stay in the bottom for very long. When Bitcoin reaches the bottom of whatever level it is, usually bounces up very fast and begins to recover very fast, at least another 10 to 15, 20% into a consolidation at least. And that's kind of like a more conservative bearish scenario. And some analysts and experts are even calling for lower than 32,000, could be 28,000 or even lower than that. I personally don't think that that is going to happen. I would love to see that happen. We could be buying Bitcoins at 17,000, 20,000, 25,000, whatever number that is, the bottom. The bottom could be any number. Whatever number that is, I would certainly love to see that, because I know that it would not last for very long. And it would cause so many people to come and buy the dip that Bitcoin would go crazy. Cryptos would bounce very fast and recover very fast. Certain drops, certain crashes cause bull markets. They start bull markets. They cause bull markets. If you take a look at any major crash, look at this. I mean, just recently here in the 3rd of March, there was a major crash, and it led up to a massive rally to 47,000, all the way from 37,000, where we are at basically right now. Any type of major crash causes very big bounces. But getting back into the Bitcoin chart, the crypto chart, the US dollar is continuing to be very bullish. Today we have reached a strong peak, the exact same resistance level that we did face the 28th of April. So we're gonna have to see if this resistance can hold the US dollar back from going any further. If the US dollar does continue to go further, do expect Bitcoin to reach 34, 32,000. And if it continues to go further than that, which means people are getting into the US dollar compared to riskier assets and other things, Bitcoin would probably collapse to a degree. And even if the US dollar continued to go up, I feel that Bitcoin and cryptos would find a bottom, probably continue to go up and actually bounce and even go up while the US dollar goes up. That's certainly a strong possibility, as has happened before. But the US dollar, I mean, if we zoom out, especially if we get to the weekly, we are, of course, we broke the all-time high today, but we are very close to the peak. We're very close to an overbought area, which means that we should be heading down. When the US dollar does head down after a massive rally like this, I mean, what crypto, what thing have you seen just go straight up like that without major crashes? I mean, if you take a look at Bitcoin or anything, could be any stock, after any major rally, it's gotta come down. Look at these major rallies. It comes down, ladies and gentlemen. It comes down. Things cannot go up forever. Things cannot go down forever. So in conclusion, Bitcoin is bearish in the very short time frames, in the smaller time frames, the local time frames, but I am still bullish overall. I'm still enthusiastic, and I believe personally that we are getting very close to a bottom. And in my Patreon, I help you guys to trade. You can copy my exact trades in tier 3. When we sell before crashes, we buy when things crash. They bounce up, we buy low, sell high. That's what we do. If you guys want to get access to that, you want to learn technical analysis, you can go to MYLESGinvestments.com or Patreon. Go to my Patreon, you can get access to all these different services that I offer you. Check out my video description. I have a whole bunch of things in there as well for you. Now, as far as a conclusion is concerned, we just need to be very careful. We're going to keep a close eye on the US dollar as it is going down. This evening, we saw a pretty big dip today. That's why we are seeing a little bit of a relief rally. Let's see if the US dollar will pause, continue to go down, maybe top out, and that would certainly be a very good thing if you hold any cryptocurrency. Hopefully tomorrow, which is Friday, will be somewhat of a green day, a little bit of a bounce, a relief day. And this weekend, I do suspect more bearish momentum until Sunday night, which of course the volatility starts because the futures markets open up. So hopefully tomorrow we can get some green, and if we do, I will probably be pulling out if I see any sign of bearish momentum. If we get a nice pump, I will be taking profits, letting the volatility ride on the weekends, because we have seen the last weekends be pretty bloody, a lot of crashes and corrections, which are great trading opportunities as well. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for staying to the end. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up. It really helps us support the channel. Thank you so much and have a great night.